Hey guys, Papa Dan here. How's everybody today? Hey, we got a busy video coming up. We got a mail call to do, actually two mail calls to do. I want to give you the first update on my buddy build with Mr. BG. And time permitting, I'm going to do a real quick tutorial for you. Something you may know, something you may not know. Some of the newer guys may not know about it. But we'll see how long this video gets, because I don't want to make it a really long one. So let's get started. The first mail call that I'd like to do a couple of shout outs. The first one to Fog City RC. He bought a light from me, and he was kind enough to send me one of his stickers, which I'm not sure if that is. It looks like it's kind of showing up, but it's a reflective type sticker where it changes color. Very, very cool sticker. Thank you very much, buddy. I will make sure that I return the favor whenever Caleb and I get stickers made. So thank you very much. It's much appreciated. The second one is to a member of our community, the model community, Big Charlie. As you guys may or may not know, I was lucky enough to win his sub drawing that he had, and the kit that I won was another same kit that Brian and I are building in our buddy build, and this just got here a couple of days ago. Thank you very, very much, Charlie. It's much appreciated, buddy. And I opened this one up because it is a newer issue than what mine is that I'm building. I believe mine was maybe an original, because there is no UPC on the box, there's no date on the instructions, nothing. So I don't know, I can't tell what year it's from. But this one, the box, the front of the box and everything is different. Plus there is a UPC on the side of it. So I still don't see a date on it. So I'm not real sure what the date would be. But anyways, it is a newer issue. And the chrome in this kit is 100 times better than the chrome in the kit that I had. So I'm using the chrome out of this kit that I got from Charlie for my build, and it looks really, really good. I mean, it's a whole, you guys have seen the parts, but trust me when I say that the chrome is a whole lot better. So just a couple of pieces that I've needed to strip so far because they weren't quite chromed all the way around the piece, and it's still chromed over red just like my kit was. But anyways, thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it. So let me turn this camera around here and we'll give you the update on what I got done so far. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back, and the first thing I'll show you here is we got the motor done. And a couple of things that now again, I'm not sure if it was, if it's me or if it's the kit. because this was an older kit like I had mentioned. But the everything's gone together good so far, with one exception, and that is, let me get a little pointer here, that is this bracket right here that holds the generator on. Now, at least it has a bracket and the generator's not just hanging off into space. But it seems to have been warped or something. The piece was warped, maybe. I'm not real sure, but you can see that it kind of sits crooked a little bit, and I did not catch that because I had glued that piece on and then went off and was doing something else, and it was like a day later or something when I came back to it, and then that's when you put the fan belt assembly and the fan blades and the generator on it, and that's when I noticed that it sits kind of crooked on there. So, you know, maybe I didn't quite get it on there straight. I mean, I thought I did. There's two good sized locating pins, so you know, I thought I had it on there straight, but anyways, that's why those are sitting just a little crooked like they are. But other than that, everything else has gone together real good. No complaints so far. Just the wires gave me a little bit of problem, and as you can see, I still got to tidy up the wires on this side of it here to get them to stay where I want them. But that's just my lack of experience with wiring a motor. So, but it's coming out good. I'm pleased with it so far. The other thing, let me just real quick, if anybody else has this kit, in the instructions they do give you like a full size or 1-to-1 how long the wires should be for each one of the spark plugs, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 are definitely too short for the way that they want you to wire it, and going underneath the exhaust here, coming off of the block, but going under that and then coming around to the back up to the distributor, they're too short. So I had to cut some of my own wire to do that, because they give you just enough wire to cut these. So just be mindful of that. And one thing that would help that a little bit is if the post on your distributor right down here at the bottom, if you were to trim that down just a little bit so that the distributor isn't sitting up quite so high, then that would help with the length of the wires too. So just another little tip that I thought I'd throw out there for anybody else that has this kit. So the other thing that we've got done is, well, not done, but started anyways. We've got the chassis all painted, and we still got to weather it a little bit, just kind of dirty it up. We're going to use chalks for that so that it doesn't look so pristine. And then we've got other parts here that are all in primer and ready to go. So that's all, how far along we are. So let me get this camera set up, and we'll see how this little tutorial goes. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so what I've got here is, I mentioned that I had to make a couple of my own wires for the ones that I had cut too short, and I cannot remember who it was that did this. Man, that was quite a while ago, a year, maybe even 2 years ago or so. But this is an old phone charger that just quit working. I'm sure you've all had that experience. They get bent right here at the end or whatever, and they just don't work anymore. So I saved mine just for this purpose. But all you do is just cut off one end, like I did here, and I've got an old pair of nippers that I used for it, and just cut the end of it off like so, and then get your blade. Make sure I'm still in frame here, because I'm not used to doing videos like this, and just slice open without slicing your finger open, but slice open the outer casing on it, the rubber casing on it. And we're not going to do the whole thing, because this was a long cable, so I've got wire coming out of my ears now. So you would just slice that open, peel that off. Then what you're going to find is it's like kind of like an aluminum foil, or I'm sorry, first we're going to have this wire that's all wrapped around it. So you just pull that off and trash that, unless you could come up with a use for it, but I just threw mine away. Then you're going to have the aluminum foil that's wrapped around this, and we just need to get that started. But you just peel that aluminum foil right off of there. And then you're going to have this other stuff that's kind of like, reminds me of angel hair. The stuff you use at Christmas time, to decorate a mantle or something like that. But that's what that reminds me of. And again, I just trashed that. And what you're left with is two wires here, and one of them, the red one, is, in this case anyways, the red one is a little bigger than the green one, but they're just about the right scale to use for distributor wires, and that's what you saw on the motor that I just showed you. Is I had used the green ones, and it fit the holes that were already drilled into the distributor cap. So anyways, I just thought I'd point that out to you. Save yourself some money. If you got an old phone charger that's just sitting in a drawer somewhere that doesn't work anymore, you got some distributor wires in there. So okay guys, I don't want to drag this on any longer, so we'll see you all on the next video, and hope you all have a great weekend. JaxCon is tomorrow morning, so looking forward to it. That's going to be great. Alrighty, talk to everybody later. Bye.